It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the New York Jets. We go from M&T Bank Stadium. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jackson now. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Jets have recovered. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. Screenplay, Johnson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13
yards. And the Jets first down.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out of the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now Darnold. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. Carry here for the big tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Ravens,
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Flush to his right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
The 43-yard line.
Jackson. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down.
Jackson,
but they'll get it back.
Intended for J.K.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack.
Jackson
Back at the 47-yard line.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Jets 7, Ravens nothing.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Jackson will throw again. And they're going to bury him back at the 11-yard line. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, you know, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons. Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, they will have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
New York.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now it's Darnold. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will extend their lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Throw complete to Herndon. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's right through, and we are now tied at 13.
That ties the game 13-all. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A first down throw, Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. A final shot before the break. Darnold. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. picked up by Patrick Queen. Past the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Raven.
Short throw pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And he puts it through. Good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm BrianAkaDaddyB, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all.
They got his man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Darnold from the gun, escaping the pressure right. He'll air this one out for Mims. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Darnold, tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Raven. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Dobbins.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. A gain there of 21 yards.
At the 23-yard line.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Flush to his right. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Being chased out left. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
And Jackson throwing once more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Lining up for the extra.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got to push it for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
Jets.
Here's Darnold. And Darnold got to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Des Bryant, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did. A nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Gordon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Ball carrier.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Throwing again. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Jackson now. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
They have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Brought in left side by Snead. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, get me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And all the way to the opposite 48.
Johnson.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 44 yards.
First down.
On first down, Darnold. Screen play, Johnson. Room here to run. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
To Ty Johnson.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
First down, New York.
Darnold on first down. Incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and it's second down.
Intended for Ty Johnson. Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 22.
Darnold to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 27, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Intended for number 42.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Again on second and 10, it's Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
19.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 49-yard line.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there and 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first.
23-yard line.
Flushed out right. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
21-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Escaping the press. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. And no, they can't connect on the pass. So that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And Valentine going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't.
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. The kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Taken in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the 28.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now it's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
Chris Carson.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Some might say that he's got looked at in and absorbed the contact, but even at his size, that's a tough throw to hold on to. He was unable to on that attempt.
Here we go. Right there. 54, right there, 54.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. Nowhere to go that time.
Ball carrier.
He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
third down. Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there. 1st down.
Seattle Seahawks.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, and now some space down lane. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Now 3rd down.
To throw is Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a toss play. It's Carson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
The tackle made by Jordan.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Carson. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
And a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, the 40. The 20.
Don't worry
10,
about it, baby. I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
And no doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
After the sack on first down, Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Wilson on target there to Moore. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try to get downfield.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down.
It's third down.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again. Jaron Reed providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now Wilson down around his goal line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. His man, the tight end Olsen. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
49-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's now 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. As the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Here's Wilson. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
Seahawks, 1st down.
That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Not much there, only a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.